Turn 4. So this turn I did Magma Forge, and on the previous turn I think I didn't show the fight, forgot to show it. So maybe let's have a look at it. It was a gold mine with 5 units because one of my cheetah was coming back from the northeast and had not enough movement points to reach, and the Warg was quitting. So I tried to split them with the Tigran chariot, I think. Don't remember exactly actually how I played it. Ah yeah, and because the chariot is fast, so the idea was that he would retreat back here and I would move back there and meet, and having the using this hole here to have the two crossbowmen moving around here or there and draining their movement points. So I moved my units 1x away of the range of the crossbowman to try to attack him with 3 attacks from the bow and try to kill him in 1 turn. But actually the crossbowman attacked me and reached short range and then did 12 damage on my leader. But then I was able to kill the crossbowman with combination of my leader and AD, and then in order to avoid the pike pole arm on my mounted hero, I put the full health cheetah there to also spread the damage, because healing is spread between units, 6 HP per unit per turn, per strategic turn, so it's better to spread the damage and not focus all the damage on 1 unit. And the Sabatos, so it took a lot of damage but was able to retreat. Then I used the cheetah to move in the back of the pike, which then allows me to shoot him with flanking with my AD. But I didn't finish him, so I used the other cheetah to finish him. And then I used my leader and the sun spear of the chariot to finish the other crossbowman. But I didn't charge it, because if I did, I would have exposed my flank to the other crossbowman, and I guarded to get maximum defense. Then I finished the crossbowman with my AD to maximize experience and my leader and Chabatos. So it was not a tough fight, physical damage, so I don't have any kind of drawbacks, but was not easy either because I had 5 units versus 4. And so I had to try to lower the damage, and against the crossbowman it's a bit difficult because they are range units and I do a lot of damage in short range. So I tried to split them to take minimum damage, but then took a lot of damage on the chariot as a consequence. So the next fight was the Magma Forge, and Magma Forge, the battle enchantment is Choking Fumes, so it's quite annoying, especially when you are playing Tigrans and you already have low resistance and you take an additional -2, so it means you're taking really a lot of damage from the fire, and you need to stay away from the ranged attacks as much as possible. So that's what I did. And this guy was coming from there because he had been scouting the nearest independent, so in order to maximize movement points I didn't do a turn to reach the other units. But then they can reach each other quite fast. And the units attacked me on first round, so that's why I used Berserker on turn 1 to try to slow down the Flamer, or if it succeeded, let the Flamer attack the other units. So didn't succeed, but then he lost 6 movement points, and in addition he moved like this, so I had a lot of time deal with the other units before the Flamer came in. And the Flamer is really the most dangerous unit here, doing a lot of damage against my cheetahs with 6 resistance even when guarding. So then they focused fire on the chariots, and the idea was to shoot down one of the hatchlings with the bow, which worked, but then I have the Nightmare, which is quite dangerous because of the low resistance and low defense, even if he has not a big attack, but with all the malus it's quite dangerous. So I used short intimidation with 40% chance of success, and it failed, but then he lost half his movement point, and it means only 1 attack. And I paid attention to stay out of range of the Flamer. And then at this turn I know that the Flamer is going to attack me, so I try to minimize units in 1x range of a point. Except here, but then I make sure that the Flamer cannot move here and attack me by moving my AD here and guarding, and then I know he will probably attack here. But I could not really avoid it because I needed 2 units to kill the hatchling, and I could only use melee damage. So then I'm quite injured with a lot of units, and I decided not to go for the next fight. And I killed the Flamer with my AD to try to level him up to get before an animal and try to get some animals. And so this fight I don't do it because I used most of my movement points, and I want to heal first before doing it. It's not a very difficult fight, but they still have 40 HP, so it will be difficult to one-shot all of them. I don't have my AD, so better to wait, get more health than do it without taking risks. And then next turn, take the ice berries, go there. And here there is a lost library, but it might be a bit too difficult even if I have 40% spirit resist protection, as I'm a Tigran, but which could help against the evangelists that are likely to be in the library, but still I think it's quite difficult to do on turn 5-6. So at my throne, eventually first I had put a scout, but then I decided to go for a lab because scout would take time to reach me, and it's not very strong units, and cheetah is comparatively better. And then a lab is nice to get more research, obviously, but also to later get the observatory and benefit from the Tigran Protector economic, which is very, very, very strong. So I definitely need to get 1 obs by city. And then my rushed settler went there directly. And 2 advantages to go there. One is that it's already cleared, so I get the income directly, especially the gold. And second is that the settler is a tier 3 units, which means upkeep of 16 gold. And so if I had sent him here and waited for 1 turn, it was minus 16 gold. So yeah, definitely better to put him here, I think. And on turn 7, so in 3 turns, when I finish the lab, I will get racial governance 1, because I'm missing 3. I'm missing 8, and I'm getting 3 per turns. And it means cheaper settlers, so then I will do another settler, and hopefully I will have enough gold. And I'm not yet sure what I will do here actually. And in terms of research, so I researched last stand, which should be useful in the fights to come, and now I'm researching war effort, which will mean plus 20 gold plus the happiness bonus, and probably plus 30 gold when I research it, which should be in about 6 turns. It's a shame I didn't take this, but too dangerous, I think. And here I've got lost ancient ruins, but not really on my path because I want to go there and then go for the quest here. I've got another one here, and I took the Cartographer Tent and discovered the dragon dwelling, and I'm sending the Warg to make contact and try to get a quest and maybe find a Lobo, and then it's likely that after this I'm going to go for the dwelling. Early control of the dwelling and early quest of the dwelling are key in duel games like this, so definitely going for it. Thanks for watching, see you next turn.